I'm ready.
Okay, we're back.
All right. This is Digital Eclipse streams classic video games for children's hospitals.
But not for children.
But not for children.
Just for the hospital.
Hospitals help the children.
Yeah.
And we are in part 2 of our Castlevania marathon. We just finished about 10 minutes ago playing through Castlevania 1. And we're just going to keep going until we run out of time tonight. So it's Castlevania 2.
Shadows of the Hell House.
So sequel to Castlevania, and I'll talk about some of the differences when we get into the game. The setup here is Dracula cursed Simon as he was dying, and now Simon is dying from this curse in a few days or weeks or something. So he has to find the body parts of Dracula, which his minions have scattered around the countryside, to resurrect him so that he can defeat him and cleanse the curse.
Does that combo between Count and Dracula annoy you, or is that?
Well, I haven't actually read that text yet, so we'll talk about it in a second. But when I was a kid, the fact that this text had the word hell in it freaked me out. Video games can have swears in them? That's crazy. You can put a comma there. You don't need a comma there, but it works. It's in a positive.
Okay.
The evil, it's not saying his name is Count Dracula, it's saying he's a Count.
Evil Count.
Who's Dracula.
Oh, okay. I just know him as Count Dracula.
Yeah, right. So kick it off. Good music in this game too. Great music all night.
Yeah, they always kill it with their music soundtracks.
So this game is completely different from the last game. Like some of the modern Castlevania, it's non-linear. It's got towns and items and trading and levels, and sort of like an RPG.
I thought it was so cool.
I thought it was super cool when I was a kid too. The problem is, and I'm probably not gonna basically talk to anybody or anything. I'm just showing off how it works right now. The problem is, it's very, very poorly translated. So there's almost no way an English speaker could figure out how to play through this game using just the text that's in game, or even the text that accompanies it in the manual. Okay. So this is basically a know your way or just fail kind of game. And I gotta conclude that how I figured out how to do this as a kid, I think we talked about this a little bit on our last stream, was Nintendo Power. Yeah. Because really there's no way you would figure it out. Ego Raptor did a great video comparing this to the previous game. He didn't like this game very much, or at least that's the tone of his video, but I think it's pretty special. One of the things he didn't like was the colors. Simon has a new red tunic and black pants, and I think that's really cool. I like the colors are a lot darker in this game than the previous game. Yeah, and I think that's what he was drawing issue to. Also, for the first 5 or 10 minutes of this stream, I'm just going to be grinding, because it is a little bit of a grindy game, and that is one of the things that you Raptor complained about, and I understand that. Grinding is never fun. No, but you do a lot better in this game if you start with 150 hearts or so. So I'm just going to walk off and on the screen until nightfall. Oh, also, day-night cycles. Yeah. That's true. Walk off and on the screen until nightfall and collect these hearts.
Yes, we know. Not the approved palette.
And then, is it Frank again?
No, this time it's Norm.
What are you even talking about?
It's not the digital crew.
So enough time passes, and what a horrible night to have a curse. And then the palette changes and it's nighttime, and all the enemies get tougher, and you go to the cities.
And the cities are
all the villagers are indoors, and there's zombies running around in the street, or whites, or whatever you call these, and it's just really cool effects.
White. Nobody ever references a white. That's a good one.
And there is a nice spot here where you're just going to go back and forth, where it just keeps spawning these guys. I
remember this.
I'm going to do that till morning, and then we're good to go.
How many times have you played through this?
A dozen, probably more. Oh, and the other thing, it has different endings depending on how quickly... I'm not going far enough left here. Am I in the wrong spot? There should be a spot where I can go left and right, and it'll spawn one left and right. That's probably here.
Yeah, it looks like that. There you go.
Different endings depending on how quickly you complete the game. Huh. So, Simon has a curse, as I mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
So to get the best ending, which actually isn't a very good ending, I should say to get the hardest ending, you have to complete the game in 7 in-game days, which we should have no problem with. this is the most time we're going to spend right now doing this. It's going to cost us a day. And the rest of the game we're going to finish in a couple of days.
So with the bad translation, are you able to figure out the story and know that you're cursed in what you're doing?
Only a very little bit. I mean, like, the dialogue that they've written for the characters is interesting and tonally appropriate, but it literally has nothing to do with the mechanics of the game. Or like people give you clues about the locations of things that are literal nonsense, that they're locations that don't appear in the game and stuff like that. Things like jump at the tree in the forest, and it doesn't mean anything. Like famously, there's a really difficult thing to work out, and that is the use of the orbs, and I'll talk about them when we actually get to them. But one of them is sort of late in the game, and you literally have to equip an orb and just duck at a location for like a few seconds. And there are clues in the Japanese text of how you're supposed to do that, although they're a little obtuse. And in the U.S. text, it's like hit your head on a cliff, and then the wind will pick up or something like that. And
so it just doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't translate. That's funny.
We lost Steven.
I think he's doing some work.
Work?
Yeah.
It's not a day for work.
It's a day for the children. Maybe the food's here. Who knows? That'll be too quick, though.
Might not be. How long did we order? Like
20 minutes? 20 minutes. And Coach is right there, but it's dinner rush, so.
Steven says he'll be right. He's listening at least. Alright, so then it's morning. And again, I'm sorry that was a little bit uninteresting. That's all the grinding we're going to do. Unless I die at an inopportune time later, there's one other instance where I might be doing some grinding. You refill your life at the church. So we're going to buy 3 things in this town. We're going to talk to this guy. He says, buy a white crystal. We say, yeah, we want a white crystal. See how much money we have. We might not have enough for everything. That would be unfortunate. This guy says, buy holy water. Yes, we're going to buy the holy water. So we want the whip as well. So I'm going to equip the crystal and the holy water. And the holy water functions differently than, whoops, talk to the guy. And his controller has 2 buttons, so a lot are multi-purpose. Let's see if I can get the other. Well, I have 70 hearts, that's fine. There's a whip in the town too that I can purchase, which I would like to purchase. I think it's only 50. If it's 100, I'm in trouble. It is 100. You know what? We're gonna forget about it. We're gonna go straight to the 3rd whip then. And I should warn you, I'm always gonna walk down steps in towns because towns have water in them, and if you jump off the ledges, you fall in the water more often than you like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And one of the tricks of this game is you have infinite continues like in the last game. And lives, strangely, although it's communicated very weird. Like you saw that screen when we started, it said P-01.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And that's the number of lives I have left.
Okay.
But if you die 3 times and continue, you lose your hearts. And that's really bad for 2 reasons, because hearts are your currency, and they're also your experience. So you don't want to.
Alright, see you, Norm. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Norm's off. See you, Norm.
Tom said he's gonna come in.
Tom gonna join us? That'd be awesome.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow Tom's coming.
Just ask Mike what time he should be.
So yeah, I'll show off what the holy water does. Rather than be really a damaging item in the game, you can use it to break hidden blocks. So there's lots of secrets in this game that require that.
Yeah, I haven't played this game since whenever it came out.
Well, I'll talk you through it. I know everything. as much as you can stay. So we're gonna go right to the mansion first because we skipped getting the whip.
Okay.
So Dracula's body parts are hidden in these mansions. And You can use it offensively, but it's really weak compared to your whip. So
situation.
Much later, it's not going to be useful for that. And they have alternate weapons. So that I just gained a level. That's what that is. So now I take slightly less damage, and it refills your hearts. So this is a mansion. A mansion. And in here was one of Dracula's body parts. And here is the rib. So we're going to try to get the rib. Jump. That's a very pixel perfect jump, unfortunately. But no time passes in the mansion, which is why it's really easy to finish this game. And here's a fun little trick. These spikes are damaging, but if you get close, you can actually stand on them.
That's unintended, you think? Or
Probably, yeah.
just fuck it, it stays like that? Not fixing it? Well, that could be true. You may be the only streamer to beat Castlevania while wearing a tie.
Is that true?
Let's look. No.
Who said that?
The Wizard of Video Games.
I'm actually wearing a tie. I don't know who that is. That someone we know?
I don't know.
I'm wearing a tie because it's Friday. I do formal Friday around here. Not a lot of other people participate.
Ian has done formal Fridays since the Backbone days.
I do semi-formal Friday, like
Probably 10 days. 10 years. 10
Yeah,
days.
10 days.
I've been doing it for 10 days.
For 10 days. A really long time. As far as I can remember.
Stop it. So, one of the other things the holy water is useful for is there's artificial blocks that you can't stand on, and the holy water will detect them. You see how it hits those, but does not hit these.
I do remember something along those lines.
Well, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of damage now.
Stupid slime. So we're going to go talk to that person. And each mansion is a person that sells an oak stake, and you need an oak stake to collect the body part of the mansion. And it costs 50 hearts. So we're going to go talk to that person. We have 130 hearts.
What does the crystal do?
The crystal, in this case, I didn't call it out. I should have. So when I first came into the mansion, did you see the moving platform that was kind of blue?
Yes.
You can only see that
if you have
the crystal is equipped.
Okay.
So there's one of two reasons I bought it. That's the first of two reasons. The second is you trade it for better crystals later that you need to progress. So now I have an oak stake, which is not a weapon. Don't buy that and be excited and throw it at an enemy because you'll lose it.
Oh, you can equip it as a weapon?
Yes. I will in a moment. You have to equip it as a weapon. But once you throw it, it's done.
Okay.
And it does no damage. It doesn't even collide with enemies.
You're right, man. The music's just so freaking good.
So I think it's...
I was just asking, they put them in the middle of anything?
There it is.
And of course there's death underneath there, right?
I'm sure. No, actually that's the way I'm going to go out. It's not death. Often it's death, but not in this case. So here's the crystal. You see a lovely, terrible English translation here. And I throw the dagger at the crystal, and that reveals the first body part, which is the rib. It says, you now possess Dracula's rib.
Possess.
We're going to put that on instead of the crystal, because now you see I have a shield. It functions as a shield as long as I'm not attacking. And that will block projectiles.
Like all ribs should.
It's like ribs, yeah, it's like a ribcage shield.
If I remember correctly, I think this is the Castlevania where the Japanese version had a map. The US version did not. Because I remember, I think some people had hacked the map into this.
Really? That would be interesting.
Yeah, I think I think they put the map in the Japanese version. You could bring it up by the select button for some fan hacks.
Oh, I took off the holy water. What was that?
Let's see. Oh, not crazy. Let me see. Castlevania.
Wow, that's some slowdown right there.
There you go.
I'm gonna kill this guy to speed speed things up. How's my... I have 100 hearts. These enemies give a lot of hearts.
The ones
So, yeah, the demon guys. So I might fight them a little bit because I need 150 to get the next. There's one right there. Whoops. And I'm dead. Surprise.
Hey, Tom.
Shot time.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Close here.
Thank you. Do you want me
That was
to
quick.
leave this in the conference room, or do you want to eat it out here?
I think
Not ready for that.
they probably eating it here.
Yeah, I'll put it here. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Tom.
112.
Thanks, Steve.
118. So that's worth 6. I need like 5 more.
I'm trying to find that
Simon's map.
Is anyone watching?
Yeah, we got a couple people watching. 3 or 4 usually.
So you want to do your grindings in the mansions because time doesn't pass.
That's a good point.
Grindings.
Grindings.
Yeah.
136.
It's a family-friendly show, Ian, so don't talk about grindings.
That's what they're here for. You can be on stream, Tom, if you want. We like
Thanks.
it.
I'm saving myself for tomorrow. Not shaving myself.
You should shave.
Yeah. Yes. I seem to find a copy of the Japanese map.
Alright, so I got enough.
Have half a heart. Ian, have half a heart.
So I'll show that off here. So here we're back at the beginning of the area. And as I turn the crystal on, I can see the cloud flying. And when it's not on, it's not there. And
It's
it's still
get on it?
there. You can still jump on it, but without being able to see it, it's a risky proposition.
Yeah.
So I'm going to backtrack a little bit because we skipped a town, which I did because we missed the whip in the first area. Doesn't matter.
Phone's out.
Oh, appropriate. We're playing Castlevania. And now it's nighttime.
Oh, jeez. What a horrible night to have a first. What?
I am short, Jim. We know that. We established this. I'm the shortest guy in the office.
I should have waited.
You got it.
Nice move.
I got Russo'd.
You got a good move, man.
But would you have died? Would you have fallen in the water and died?
Oh, these guys are 4 hits? Oh, man.
Oh, you get strong.
No, Keith was shorter than me.
Keith was the shorty guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are again, now that we no longer have Keith.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another stitch I can get in where I can get one on each side here.
Now, would these guys take? These guys would have taken 2 hits if he had the other whip.
Yeah. Looks like I didn't need to do that grinding in the mansion. I forgot it was going to be night when I got here.
Whoa, that was good.
Oh, man.
That is a very good friend of ours, Kevin James, who used to work at Digital Eclipse for a long time, and Backbone. That is his wife.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They gave us $50, which is awesome. They put me over my my goal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gibby is
He might be.
It might be nice.
Gibby might be taller.
I think Kevin was pretty tall, I thought.
Kevin's tall.
Yeah,
Was that the question? I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
No, Gibby.
Sorry, I can't actually look at the chat. No.
Gibby's their youngest. Yeah, well, he doesn't love you like he loves me, Jen.
I bet my hearts are maxed out.
Why do you just keep staying at this point the whole time? Are you just grinding for hearts or something?
Well, twofold. Yes, I am grinding for hearts. Not really though, because I don't need them. But it's nighttime, so I can't do the shopping in this town I need to do.
Oh.
So I'm waiting for daytime.
all the villagers are asleep.
See, in Skyrim they have this thing called fast wait. You don't have to just sit there and fight the same green dudes over and over.
Well, Tom, this ain't Skyrim.
And over. This ain't Skyrim. Skyrim wouldn't show up for another 36 years.
So
after
I don't
this
know
game.
why Tom works for Digital Eclipse. He doesn't seem to like classic games.
I do. I had to review them back
he
when
likes
you had
horse-
to play them on deadline.
He likes
Didn't
horse
matter.
armor though.
Horse armor?
He's a big fan of horse armor.
I am not
I'm
a big
gonna
fan
go
of horse
visit
armor.
this nun.
I did not buy the horse armor DLC.
Get my
There's
wife
new
restored.
horse armor DLC, I think, recently.
Does that take any time?
I don't believe it does.
I think you can get horse armor, but you don't have to buy it now. I think it was the buying it that people felt themselves to buy. Plus, it didn't work so great.
Oh, okay.
I think this is where I buy them. If my memory serves.
It is.
Nope.
Yep, there you go. Same width.
So now we do like 4 times as much damage.
Nice.
And it looks a lot cooler.
It does look cool. Has a nice little, like, this is a cool effect for the NES. Like, it cycles the palette as you swing it. So it's really just flashing colors there, but it gives like a nice
Looks like
metallic glint.
Yeah, and it makes it look like, yeah, glowing too.
After Castlevania, we're doing more Castlevania.
More Castlevania.
We're doing Castlevania all night long until we can't stand it no more.
That's why it says Castlevania back there.
You could just read.
Yeah.
Am I being snarky too?
The James family. Which is fine. Oh.
Oops. There were a lot of pixel perfect jumps in this game too.
Well, stalactites look awesome. Oh, the stalagmites are
Hey, check
different.
your eyeballs. Those are my eyes in the morning when I go take my contacts out.
Floating around chasing Simon Belmont.
That's right. It's like they're like, get me in some damn contact solution.
Let's stare. Oh, that was fucking cheap.
So over here is the most important item in the game.
It's time to go on Angry Optometrist.
And those bats are hard to see.
This is the Holy Flame. We're going to use this. It almost spelled possess right this time. We're going to use this to cheese Dracula at the end of the game. Because this weapon, and I'll show it off for a second, it costs hearts to use, so I'm not going to do it a lot. But it does that kind of thing,
Oh yeah.
which is going to be equivalent of like the holy water in the last
Yeah.
game.
Those webs are great.
How did people find it there? It seems like
There are clues, but they're not very good. They're poorly translated. I found it there because of Nintendo Power. So next we're gonna go east to another town where we're gonna trade our crystal for a better crystal.
So did you say that Nintendo Power earned its name that month?
Powerful.
By giving you the power to find the sacred flame?
Yeah, I don't know how many people would have figured some of this stuff out.
It's pretty obtuse. We're gonna be doing a game like that tomorrow, La Mulan, which is also super obtuse.
Did you say that knowledge is power? Heat?
I would.
It is, Tom. Definitely.
I would say there's
portable
no
power.
knowledge that is not power. How about that?
Certainly knowledge of the location of the sacred flame.
So you can buy, in this town, you can buy garlic and daggers and laurels.
Oh yes, the laurels.
but I'm not going to do any of that. I might
What do
buy
you
some
do?
garlic because
What do you do with the laurels? Rest on them?
they make you invulnerable for a set period of
That
time.
was a good one, Tom.
Like that?
So this guy, oh come on, come on!
Oh wow, that was bad.
My timing is so bad in this situation.
Uh-oh. Now I get to
That
fight
was-
the green guys for like 2
Yeah,
hours.
I do.
Alright, I'll come back.
I love how instantaneous the transition is, though. You have to appreciate that.
Well, were we to do a collection, that's the one thing I would fix is the text speed of that transition.
There have been some fan.
There is a
edits.
fan patch
Yeah.
called it's called Castlevania 2 Redacted.
Yes.
And it's
yes.
really cool because it does fix that transition speed, but it also does a complete local relocalization.
I remember that one.
I would be interested to see if someone playing that could actually finish the game without a guide.
I think that's
It
the one
still
with
would
the
be
map,
quite
too.
difficult.
I think that might
I don't think it has a map. I think you imagined the maps.
No, I'm serious. I think there's got to be.
I'm like Mr. Castlevania here. So.
No, I swear.
Well,
The-
gentlemen,
the,
I don't see you before I leave. Have a great rest.
We're gonna see it tomorrow.
All right, Tom.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Let me see.
The both versions of this game on the NES came with a map, but none of them had a map. As in your head.
It's not. I mean, it's entirely possible, but I swear.
Just literally about to talk about
That was a great time. Makes for good streaming.
it. We're already 3 days in. I might not finish this in 7 days. Missing that whip in the first town got me all out of
Thrown
sorts.
off, yeah.
My level. This is a good level because you actually get more life in addition to taking this.
I always did find though the red life bar it seems so out of place to me.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, there's literally like no HUD.
Yes,
It's just like hanging out there.
which is crazy because the first one was kind of HUD intensive.
The third one is too.
Man, it's so good though.
Yeah, max hearts here in a second.
What's the max?
255. It's an
Yep.
NES game. I wonder if you stop leveling if you have max hearts. Like stop accruing experience. So one of the weird things about this game is you don't get experience for killing things, you get experience for collecting hearts.
That's a good question. And there's no way to know how experienced
It
you
doesn't show you your experience. Or it does, it shows it. So you see the number there that says E?
are. Yeah.
That's your experience, but it doesn't. It's not really clear. Yeah, you see if my hearts are maxed out. It's not really clear when you level or what you're building towards, and different enemies and different hearts give you different amounts of experience.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's hard to work out the beats there. It's not moving now. I think because I'm too powerful for the enemies in this area now. But you probably halves the experience you get every time you level or something like that.
Yes, here you go. Well, it's not the redacted one, but it's one that says map function. An in-game map is included. It helps understand the layout of the game world to know the name of whatever place the player currently is. It compensates for the lack of actual game manual, which in the Japanese release include a map.
So this guy traded his crystal for my crystal. So now I have a blue crystal, which is going to be important to get into this second mansion. And I'm going to go buy the garlic. I lied about not buying things this time. I'm going to buy the garlic because if you drop garlic in any graveyard,
Does
get
it?
stuff. And we're really near a graveyard. So I'm going to drop the garlic. And that's going to get us a silver knife. Which is also a sub-weapon that I'm probably never going to use.
But
it's
you're
fun to
gonna
collect
Yeah, you're
things.
gonna get it anyway. Why not?
This guy that sells the garlic?
After Castlevania 2, Ian's going to try to do Castlevania 3.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, okay.
That the climb,
And shut your face!
that climb animation is great. It's whole.
Dracula? No, it's just crazy eye. Dracula's eyeball reflects the curse. So this is a clue that doesn't mean anything in English.
What is it
So
referencing?
she's referring to the fact that if you equip Dracula's eyeball you can get the riverman to take you, the ferryman to take you to a different place.
Sure.
No, it's not that ferryman. It's just a.
There's a regular ferryman?
It's just a dude.
Oh, never mind. That's not a big sign.
We'll do whatever we want, Jeff.
Buy some garlic. Yes. Yes, I will.
No,
now I've got garlic. And garlic also functions kind of like the holy water in the previous games, except you drop it straight down. So you have to sort of lay it as a trap.
Oh, okay.
Also, it never goes away, so anything that walks into it will just keep taking damage until it dies. We'll get to see its function in just a second. I'm just going to walk right here. And there's a graveyard just to our right. Right here.
That's
This graveyard. Let's drop some garlic, and this guy shows up. And he gives you this silver knife to save my neck.
Oh, wow. Good memory, Ian.
I told you, I'm Mr. Castlevania. This is my jam. And now we're going to backtrack and go to the second mission.
How many body parts is it again? 4? 5?
5 body parts, yeah.
Oh.
Almost a mistake.
So, what time it was? Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah, I do think it's a pretty nice looking one.
So I'll try to get here like 9:45 or something, a little bit before, just to make sure we're all set up.
Yeah, I'll be here like 9 or 7.
People throwing stuff out. Don't let it throw you.
Now,
All
could
right.
you see that blue?
Secret number 2, no one will figure out. Here at this lake, if you equip the blue crystal and duck for 5 seconds, you get to the secret passage. Below the lake.
There's no way.
And like I said, there are clues to it, but there are twos in Japanese and
Make no
completely
sense.
nonsense in English. Interestingly, this is a Castlevania game that doesn't have many bosses. You'll notice I completed one of the mansions and didn't fight anybody. There's only going to be 2 bosses before Dracula. And you don't have to actually fight either.
No?
You can just
Not
walk
sure.
right by them. I'm not going to run the wrong way. This is definitely not right. Perfectly quote the guy who's gives you the silver thing that going the wrong way in this second mission. That's wrong too. I'm really disoriented. Just watch loaded the wrong palette.
Oh man.
You can outrun the loading in this game, which is risky because you can actually break collision that should save you from falling through the world. Kind of an irritating bug slash feature. This is right. I know what I'm doing now. definitely moving. I hope I didn't miss the oak stake. I'm definitely moving towards the crystal. I don't know the oak stake. I may have to backtrack if I screw this up. So there are books in these, and these are the secrets.
Oh, yeah.
They lead you better to the things for the games. But they're also obtuse and translated wrong. Yeah, I screwed this up. Where's the dude with the stake? 'Cause that's the crystal, but I don't have a stake. I think he's down and to the right. Thank goodness time doesn't pass in the mansions.
Yeah. Well, it does. You just don't have any windows to the outside world.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard Bill, I missed the stake guys and at the back for the backtrack a little bit.
Oh no, I didn't.
He's down here to the right, and I just walked
You got to the crystal. You just did that.
Oh, it's a blocker.
Yeah.
And that's one of those, if you don't have a crystal, you can't see it. Oh, you can. I'm a liar.
It was a good. I would believe that. I'm like, oh, you would have got pushed back by that and wouldn't know what it was.
Invest in oak stake. It's just.
I like it as invest.
Yeah.
Well, you got a return on investment.
Maybe you can.
Now, hypothetically, this is maybe hacks or pro strats here or whatever. It probably doesn't save you any time. You can buy a second oak stake like on your way out of a mansion. So
Okay.
you don't need to buy one in a subsequent mansion. Doesn't matter where you get the stake.
You just had an oak stake.
No. But I am in the habit of just buying them from the dudes in the mansion where I use them.
I mean,
I'm just doing really good in terms of not dying so far in this one. I usually have to continue to buy now.
those guys get good experience.
No, but he was backing off, and if he rushes forward,
You're screwed.
you have to just throw those stupid. You have to throw the holy water at him until he dies, which does very little damage.
Those jumps right there.
Are annoying.
Makes a mansion like that.
Just thinking about that mansion.
Dracula's minions?
Under the lake
It's
would
true.
cost.
Dracula's not willing to worry about
You got
costs.
this- I love the hanged people. So dark.
There was a TV show I used to watch. It came on at the same time as Monsters did as a series, but it was called Dracula, and it was basically modern day. And Dracula was like a businessman. You know, so he was rich because he had done all these investments and stuff like that.
Now process Dracula's heart.
Process.
So now we did everything we're going to do on the east side of the map. Now we go west. We go west.
And then
Oh, man.
east.
Now, did the map include with the game like lay all this?
No,
out?
you no, like it had the locations, but it was like a real world map. So you had no idea how they connected or anything. There are like I haven't been talking to people or reading anything. There are signs that kind of tell you, like mostly in the towns there are signs that say like this way to the forest and this way to this town. And that
Okay,
so they can kind of direct you, but
but no real direction.
yeah.
It was just a map.
So many hearts because I've never died and it's weird.
Sure.
Yeah, usually I haven't leveled twice by now either. And, yeah, kind of crazy. I have a tendency to like fall into the water. That's my problem. Like that. Case in point.
That's perfect timing. All right.
That's streaming right there.
Yeah.
Rover Mansion.
Yeah, the mansions have names. I don't know what the names are. Boldly,
There's a town of Jova.
Bentley, Ruth, Curly. Yeah, this is called Bloody Tears. This is one of the famous Castlevania songs.
Yeah.
It's been remixed in everything.
Every single one of them.
Yep. It's a good one though.
Horrible night to have a curse.
So you guys feel like you got any just ideas how I should go through 3 yet? Usually I take Grant with me because it makes the platforming super easy.
No, I have no input or thoughts on that because I don't think I ever played 3.
I've actually never done it with Sypha. I've done it with Alucard because like that's the cool story one. Even though there's literally no story.
But you're playing with Alucard. Of course. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the donation today. Really appreciate it.
Have fun sleeping.
Yeah, it's late for you. She works like overnights.
We don't get to sleep till we beat every Castlevania.
Ever released.
She works
through the
weird,
16-bit
weird
system.
shift. What? All the tree spiders. Boom, boom. Oh, even the bats take more than one of those.
Well, yeah, it's not meant to be offensive. It's free, which is the problem.
That's-
Like, all of the other weapons use hearts, which is why I don't use them like ever.
That's a tricky jump at night.
Oh yeah.
The young sorceress was considered physical attack power and powerful elemental magic. Grant Dynasty. Dynasty. Grant Dynasty.
He wasn't in the animated series, which kind of shocked me.
Pirate with the ability to climb on walls and change direction in mid-jump.
That's not true. He can't change direction in mid-jump.
Are you like, yeah, of course you are. A rare ability in earlier games of the series.
Oh,
That was close.
Dampier, the ability to shoot fireballs and transform into a bat.
Did I just see something flash?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a thing.
I'm not stroking out. Okay.
No, you're not sure. Looked like he was wearing like a muscle shirt.
Cool, werewolves. They're not swearwolves.
That's pretty good. You're getting right to the end there. Good timing.
So is that 4 days? I'm cutting it close. So this is the starting town.
Yeah.
We just backtracked 100%.
Go to the other side.
Now is this?
So this is a sign. You say, to the right for the Jova Woods, the left for Belasco Marsh.
Okay.
One of Chris's relatives.
Oh, nice. Good, good, good.
And this is an annoying part because it's just
Staying alive.
it's a marsh that you walk through slowly that drains your life while you're in it. So you just do this kind of crap. And that's what you would use laurels for, but you can always get to them. So this is the ferryman. You go, hey, he says, sure, I'll take you somewhere good. Or a good place.
Take you to a good place. That's a.
I just think all those guys look like Grim Reapers anyway.
Yeah, this is the way to the third dimension.
He doesn't mind all these monsters on either side, just kind of.
I don't think there's anything in this town. I'm gonna check a little bit. Actually, I would know. I'm gonna work left. Give me a red crystal. Oh, there he is. That's the red crystal guy. Success!
That's very good. We did it. I'd like to exchange a blue crystal or a red one.
He's just wondering, if only I could find someone who'd be willing to exchange.
Anything else in this town? I don't believe. I'm just gonna keep going. I should stop at the church.
Okay, refill your heart.
If the church is open today. Some towns don't have open churches. There's a clue, even in English, that says shout in front of the church to restore your health, and that's for the one that's closed. And I think that is something that you can do on the speaker on the Famicom version, but not on the NES version.
Interesting.
Because Famicom has a speaker on the second controller that was used in some early games.
Yeah, so you yell at it and the door opens. That's funny. We had
Here's the joke. It is open. Don't waste my time.
on Gauntlet, we had an original design. On the original Gauntlet design, we had a mechanism like that, speaking into the DS. But we dropped that.
A lot of people just blowing into it. It was just easier.
That was.
We guys did that for what's that game called? Zero. What's it called?
Which one?
The fake retro game. It was a tie-in for the.
Shit, I forget.
Blanket on the name.
Yeah.
Something version 0 though.
Yeah, everyone did it below.
There was actually a feature in the 3DS game. Or was it a DS game? It might have been a DS game.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of that? Why is nobody here who knows the history of this company?
Look it up, Steven.
What was the phrase that you knew? What was it called? The first part or the last part of it?
It was something 0, and it was a tie-in. It was a 2D retro tie-in to a PS3 or Xbox game or something that did not do very well.
With the jetpack?
Yeah.
Zero. Crap. Zero Divide. That's it.
So, no other enemy takes
Dark Void.
Dark Void 0, yeah.
Yeah.
Takes projectile damage even if it's not theirs.
Stop that.
So, like, okay. Dark Void 0.
Thanks.
We got it. We made that, and you blew in it in the game. Like you blew into the speaker.
We had a lot of
Whoops.
that XXXY Sega game. DS, one of those first ones. Field of Magic, whatever.
Oh, that was a cool game. I like that game. I'm gonna fall for that. There.
That would have been funny if it was that first one.
They're always in sets of 2. Ooh,
Okay.
Another graveyard. That means I can get a silk bag from the graveyard duck to live longer.
from the graveyard. Who?
Man, those guys take a
It
lot
sounded-
of
well, those things are.
holy water.
Jeebus. Alright, they're tough.
Yeah.
Slime. Slime. Oh, those guys are tough too. Holy crap.
It is nighttime.
I love this.
With the screaming hands.
Oh, I thought I had died. I literally stopped as though I had. Here's a set bag. And now I'm gonna die and lose my hearts because this is my last life. Right before I need 200 of them.
And
You
that's
predicted your own death.
Exactly what he said. You're good at predicting things in the game. Predicted falling in the water.
I think he says it and he just does it. I think I'm gonna fall down now.
Why?
Whoa!
Wrecked.
Are you just? This is called bird dogging it. Oh,
Oh man.
that's a definite bird dog.
Too many projectiles on
Stupid
the
slime,
screen.
man. I can't hit them while ducking.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. I wasn't even walking there. I don't know what happened. That was super weird. I wasn't walking on purpose anyway.
Yay.
Now the enemies, it's funny, the enemies don't transition to their daytime versions if they're already on screen.
Okay, I can
So
see
see how that guy was weaker, but the other guys were still tough?
Oh.
It's just.
It's like, we need to extend gameplay by 18 seconds.
Well, I got to there's something like that in Mario too.
Oh, is there a sledge pudge?
You can clear it with a hat. It's still annoying.
Oh, and the new Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking. Pardon me. Friggin'
I did.
walk through mud is such a terrible game mechanic.
It is.
Stop putting that in games.
It is. It's just so annoying.
Nothing. No garlic is what I have to do. Actually, one of the reasons I didn't get very far in the Lords of Shadows, the Mercury Treaty Castlevania, is their second area was like a marsh area. It was just like all walking through slow mud. It's like, come on. A, don't do that. B, don't do it in your second area. Let me walk left here. I think this is the town with a better whip in it. Which means because I just lost all my money, I'm going to do some grinding again. Literally just lost all my money.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, those are cool.
So I'm gonna walk off and on this screen for a bunch.
I throw this away?
People. Actually, you want to take over for a little bit so I can grab some food?
Oh, yeah.
Just keep killing these guys, and then when it turns
What's the
night,
buttons again?
go back and A is jump, B is whip. Ready by Koja. $200. I think. You probably won't get there by nightfall, so just keep at it. You know.
No problem. What are those things? Ghosts?
I think they're ghosts of pirates.
Okay.
They might just be ghosts. Gold Roger.
That's kind. didn't think I was gonna get one. How many do we have? 70. You need what? 200?
Get the heart? Oh.
Oh shit, I didn't even see it. Get used to getting cheesed. The last couple.
Now you can probably fight Ding Town for quicker hearts.
What, full heart? So you just stop the block. Place in this town to do that.
I think there's one at the very top, although that one might work. Going back and forth there, is that doing it? Oh, that's a pretty long way.
Oh, it's got to come from that way. So the top.
Yeah, so on the very top level, I think there's a nice back and forth spot. I think we're going to miss the best ending.
Oh well.
That's a good one. Oh, further left. Right there. Not too far, just probably under that window.
This one?
No, sorry.
Oh.
Keep going back and forth, but when you go left, you need to walk further so that when you go right, the dude spawns. I don't know quite where it is. Is there not a dude spawning to your right? Oh, there he is. Alright, now go. You just do you. I'm having trouble communicating.
It's alright. It's one of those things that like you've played and know the mechanic and how it works.
The secret is, if you're getting hearts, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's like it's like Kev watching Glenn play Mario the other day. Is there any indication of what day it is? In the pause menu?
There's a timer on the pause menu.
Yeah, I got 3 Dreamcast controllers and 3 6-button Genesis controllers.
Alright.
Just in case. Are you building up his money?
Yeah.
Taking the opportunity to eat.
Oh, smart, yeah. That probably, I'm surprised it didn't break down more.
Do we have forks?
Yeah, there's forks over there.
They're just
There should be
chopsticks. Chopsticks and 2 spoons.
There should be forks.
I can do it. Alright, Bill. Go find the whip. It's in the town. It's on the top floor. Actually, I think it's on the...
I have 156 hearts. Yes.
Dun,
I don't know what the name of this song is, but it's never been remixed. But it gets stuck in my head all the time.
Oh, it's another class. Yeah, I mean, it's another great one. Nothing.
No heart. I like jumping, it looks cool. Man, stingy on the hearts.
Because I know you need them. That was good.
Where are we at? 176. Someone got hit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you haven't got hit.
I haven't taken one hit. It's not like it's really challenging. Oh, spoke too soon.
See? That's what happens.
Got cocky.
I think you got plenty of lives, but probably better than you.
What's that?
So you've got lots of lives, but better if you don't die.
I'm not gonna die.
Famous first
Okay.
words.
Is it how many? How much do you say?
200?
200?
How many do you have?
212. And where's the shop? You said on the top level.
Yeah. You just buy from the creepy looking road guys, don't you?
Yeah, but it's like it's inside.
I didn't see any open doors though. Let me see. Nope.
Guess not.
Was it just that one open door down below?
Guess so. Come on. Ah, turned into night.
Oh,
I didn't find this door in time.
is it the one
On the
open
second
door?
floor on the elevated platform.
Hand it back over.
Oh, it's night?
Yeah, I just literally just turned night.
How's the,
You said 200, right?
Caps out at 256.
Oh, of course it is.
where's that guy? I know there's a position here you can get where you can get two at once. There, no problem. Yeah.
Ah, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, the motion you use to collect on one side triggers the other side. That's the fast way to do it. And this is useful because I think these guys are giving us experience. So even though our hearts will be maxed out momentarily, we'll be leveling. Which is good because you have almost no life, Bill.
I only got hit once.
That was mostly my fault. We're on the top floor?
This is the
No.
second. Well, I dropped down one. Yeah. Or it's one down from the top. Whatever that is. And that's a level.
Come on. Did I not spawn them because I'm maxed?
Maybe you are.
That would be weird. I think they should spawn anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Like, these guys aren't getting experience anymore. So now we're just wasting time. You guys got to bolt right at 7, or can you stick around until Kyle shows?
I can see a little bit after 7, but
He's notoriously late.
have.
Ian and Kyle stream classic games for kids.
There you go.
Yeah, we in very short term decided to get first another new dog. First of 2 new dogs. So.
It's too many dogs, too.
But I gotta. What is this? How many minutes is it for like a night? A transition. It's like it's a set amount of time, right?
Yeah, it's probably like 12 or 15 minutes or something.
What do you think your fastest like playthrough of this was, or is?
I don't know. It's about 2 hours, like that kind of thing. It's a here, Bill. Is there anything here?
Yeah, that's the one that we went by because we thought we need to go to another floor. But it was,
No, so I
This
didn't.
is not it.
So no, I didn't look in there.
No, we didn't go in there. But I thought this is the one you walked by though.
Yeah.
Remember because we thought we had to go higher.
Well, Steven told me to go in, but I thought you said it was on the top floor. I was wrong.
Can't be that many opening doors.
Now, apart from steaks, we don't need to buy anything.
Could have made a what are they gonna cook on that joke there, but I'll leave that to Keith.
He's not here, man.
I know.
Although he's been here all day. I'm surprised he's not chiming in. He's probably setting up for his own show. Oh, actually, he's starting at 8, right?
He's I thought 7, I thought. I
I
don't know.
he said 8.
8 o'clock maybe, okay.
What's he gonna stream? Marathon?
streaming-
All Mac games.
All
Yeah.
Mac games.
Regular
Same
game.
thing again.
Playthrough marathon. Playthrough. I don't know what else he plays through.
These jumps don't look fun.
Fudge.
Yeah, they don't look nice.
It's alright, we don't need money. It's all good. We just gotta get in here. You gotta get in while it's going up, up, up.
That one was close.
Oh, here's the famous cliffside.
I'm kneeling before the cliff.
Of course.
Clearly.
Doesn't make
right?
sense.
Now, do you have to kneel at a specific place, or is it just on that platform?
Um,
I think it's just on that platform because I think you can kneel closer to it. But I think I always kneeled like right at the edge of the face.
I think I finished this once with my friend, and never went back.
That's
to
one
it.
of those ridiculous things of that kneeling there. It's kind of just-
Oh, almost
I
had
feel
that.
like that's weird. I feel like this is. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Maybe you show the heart to the riverman,
Oh,
because this is definitely a later
area.
area than I expected to be in. I completely missed the third area. So my run's all screwed up.
It's alright. Makes the stream interesting.
There's that hole right there.
Those sneaky holes.
Yeah, 50, right?
You know there's one. I was like, could have been worse. It's the same people hung in every place, man.
Yeah, they always got to disconnect.
You've got no skin. How do you know it's the same people?
Well, they all look the same.
Oh, they all look the same.
All skeletons look the same to you, Bill.
They do. They should to you too. He's outside on the letter. We have a old co-worker joining us.
He's leaving his apartment now. He said he'll be here at 7:20 to 7:30.
Okay.
Although that seems kind of long.
He lives right down the street, doesn't he?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, not right, yeah.
20 minutes. This is where, okay.
Oh, I remember this where you're like leaving the level. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a stake here. I think I can get, yeah. I don't have to backtrack.
That's nice. He's skating now. What's this? Dracula's
Nail.
I think the nail, let me see if I remember correctly. The nail, that's a different game where it adds a fireball to your
The whip.
Yeah, that might be harmony of dissonance. Now that I'm thinking about it, skipping 3 was a big screw up. That's going to cost us because all of the endgame stuff is here beyond that cliff. But
So you have to go all the way back now.
yeah, you have to, the passage back to the other side of the map is really long. That was a mistake.
Where
Oh well, we'll still finish it tonight, but probably adding a good 20 minutes to the playthrough.
Jesus. Where did we go wrong?
I should. Oops, I bet there's no collision there. Let's reload those blocks. Those blocks. Reload the blocks. There you go.
So
I think I should have shown the heart to the Riverman.
Oh, okay.
Stage 3. The third mansion first. This is the fourth mansion. And the fifth mansion is left of here, and Dracula's castle is right of here. So I'm going to go left, and I think that's also the way back, but it takes us all the way to the right side of the map where we started.
Oh, okay. Very convenient.
Now we'll get a flame whip. So I'll be like way overpowered. Oh, you just die in one shot. It's fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Annoying.
Oh, get in there. Do I actually have to go down here? I may.
Right here on the platform.
This guy. Add fire to my whip.
I'll give your morning star power. I'll give your morning star power.
Oops, I didn't mean to talk.
Yeah.
The flame whip, which is the best weapon. But again, I think I screwed up and there's going to be a lot of backtracking.
But you'll be powerful backtracking.
Let's not try to beat them because that hasn't been working.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The timing for that jump's going to be all screwed up.
Do it.
It's funny because the third mansion is where the first boss is. So I literally skipped the boss. They're all going to be in the end.
Well, torch. Hey, that guy should be in the end.
Alright, whatever.
Who's in there?
Oh, I lied. You do need to beat one of the bosses.
Yeah.
You have to beat the Carmilla, the Lady Countess, in order to get into Castle Dracula.
Oh, okay.
Castlevania? Same diff.
Oh, you gonna make it?
Maybe.
Oh, this is longer than it seems.
Anybody give us any morals yet?
You're not gonna get it. What's that?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter again? Aw, it didn't.
There we go.
Yeah, when it shoots you, at least it pushes you forward.
That's what I figured you were gonna do.
It doesn't matter because we don't need to buy anything anymore, so losing hearts is unimportant. We can gain one more level, but that's also not super important.
It even does the trees too in the back.
Yeah, the whole environment.
It's just a palette.
Yeah, I know. It's good.
Alright, Mansion 5. Can't believe I missed 2. There's been some clumsy Castlevania playthroughs today.
That's alright.
For the Castlevania expert.
You're put under a lot of duress and pressure, so essentially.
No, don't worry about it. Like you said, you didn't do any warm up or anything.
This is just a warm up for next year's one.
Well, next up is Super and Dracula X. And Dracula X is pretty good.
My poor Bloodlines is not going to be played.
Maybe I'll slide it in there. Bloodlines is kind of easy.
Yeah.
Bloodlines is the first game without a Belmont.
Who was it?
It's actually the main protagonist. There's 2 of them. One of them is Eric Lecard, and the other is John Morris. The character was the son of the character from the Dracula novel.
Oh, okay.
So they actually tried to tie it into the novel in that game. Interesting. Oh, I need hearts.
Oh.
I need hearts.
You said we didn't.
Oh, I need hearts for stakes. But usually you have like 50 hearts is easy to come by. I got 46 now.
One more guy.
Do they always count as 4?
Half hearts do you? They always have the same heart values.
Yeah.
So small ones are 2, half ones are 4, and big ones are 6.
Now, does it matter what order you do them in?
No. I'm not going to change anything other than it's faster because I ripped it after.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, jeez, you're
stop
gonna
that.
think you're gonna get juggled.
Nice. Nice.
There you go.
That skeleton just committed suicide.
Yeah, you did.
Actually, there's half a collision. That's fine.
That's what I was going to ask before. You see, trying to get those blocks to load, they do have collision.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they Sometimes blocks that fully render don't have collision, so you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah. But I was also wondering if collision would be at its...
I need to go. I bet I need to go.
Oh my god, that guy's...
Spiders.
Man.
Is Carmella? Yes.
It's another mask.
Yeah. Mask motifs.
Really difficult boss. They're all kind of like that. There's literally no challenging boss in this game, except for Dracula. But if you use the flame, it's super easy.
That's...
Well, that's what you need to get into Castle Dracula.
That's
Magic
right. There was
cross.
nothing to that. There was just one pattern.
Oh look, it's your guys again.
It's done in red.
Yeah, so different guys, right?
No, they're the same guys. They just have different outfits on.
Yeah. They're very busy in this game.
Dracula's ring.
Process. You know process. See, that would have made one of those guys actually... Oh, that's funny that you saw...
Yeah, they respawn. You just walk by.
It's like, wait! I'll give you another gift, I promise.
They will. If you kill them, they drop the item again. Be careful.
Hey, it's never say better safe than
Never
sorry.
say never.
It's better safe than sorry.
I didn't take any damage from that.
Yeah, for some reason, your shield is up. Oh, no,
damage
that
from
one
that.
did. That one did.
Well, you can take sub-pixel damage.
Oh, okay.
You need to jump over there. See if I die.
That's pretty brave.
Well, again, now that I don't need to buy things, I don't gaff.
Taking the chances.
If I remember my layout correctly,
Oh, you're not.
how's that gonna work? If I remember my layout correctly, if I keep going left here, I'll eventually wind up on the right side of the map, but in a way that I can't go back to the right.
Well, that's annoying.
Going left to get to the right.
Mm-hmm. But not being able to do that.
Which is the backtracking that I would like. We should have the final piece of Dracula's body already and just go right and finish
Yeah.
the game at this point. Instead, we gotta go left. Dick around.
You gotta go back to go ahead.
Gosh, I hope I can make this. The long one.
Yeah, you got
there
it.
you go.
You got it. You're not going to be faring very well afterwards. But, hey, that's the life of a Belmont.
It's interesting because like that's one of those things where like if you'd enter that, you'd almost be like, oh, I'm not gonna go into this liquid, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why would I?
Hey, morning. That'll help. Actually, we're about. If you guys can stick around for like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
we can probably finish this game.
I was going to plan to stick around to that.
So this is the first graveyard we were in, where we got the silver knife. So I went all the way back to the rightmost part of the map. Visit the church here. And we're going to show the heart, not the eye, the heart the ferryman, which was my screw up.
That's alright.
Oh, there's a church in this town. I don't think it's on this floor now. That I think about it. Nope.
Would there not be a church in town, or would it be
There,
close?
I don't think there's a town without churches. There are some towns where the churches aren't accessible.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Maybe this is a town without a church.
A town
What's
without
in
a
church?
church.
No.
Oh, well,
Blasphemous.
whatever. Again, death doesn't matter anymore. Back to chunk guys from the first area.
You said you can level up again too, right?
I can, but I'm not
Probably.
fighting anything that's going to give me experience. I don't have any. I'm 100. You have to fight tough enemies. To get
Yeah. Well, you only like see those eyeballs in this area. I don't see them very often, right?
That's true.
I think there was one other area they were in. We're gonna have, did I run the math on this right? We're gonna do this in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
A little bit more, we started early. That's the first mansion. Hey, first mansion.
Hey, there we go. See you later, first mansion. Those are the ones that will be hard to see in the dark.
I think this is day 8, so we missed it, but we were close.
Oh well.
8, yep.
8,
It's funny, missing those hearts in that first town, like, really screwed me. Some weird triggering artifacts and stuff. Oops.
That's gone now.
I'm kind of stoked. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm getting to play through multiples of these games at the same time.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like binge.
I never tried it before. I always said I wanted to. It's important to have the audience, which the stream
Yeah,
helps with.
yeah, it definitely helps. Having other people with you too. Yeah, we're on that voice chat actually.
I think tomorrow hopefully will be heavier because tomorrow's like the official
Yeah, we'll see.
day.
We'll see.
I don't think anybody really pays attention to our like, Twitter accounts and stuff though.
No. Well, if Tom's gonna talk about it, Frank should be cool. Frank would be.
Frank just comes in to bitch about it.
Yes. And then he leaves. Frank.
Suicidal Panther. Whatever that is.
Full heart. Full heart. Nice. I'll get some experience from this.
I doubt it. It's still pretty early. Let's see. I'm getting a little from something.
Show him the heart.
heart.
The heart of the ocean.
Let me show you the way. See, it's different.
It knocks you off the boat.
That
It
was
made a funny noise. It means I did it.
yeah, you knew it right away.
Here's the third mansion,
Which is now
the final mansion. Back to the corner from this guy.
Those are annoying, those slimes.
Slimes are the worst enemies in the game, man.
It's like the, it's like
Like, I'm kind of disappointed because they don't have the sinusoidal enemies anymore. Like, the equivalent are those eyeballs or the skulls, but they just sort of move straight towards you. And there's bats too, but they do like a saw pattern, which is a lot easier to predict. Those slimes, man, they mess you up.
yeah. It's like there's that small collision, you know, hitbox.
Yeah, they're hard to hit. They jump around. They're unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Oh, I thought you were gonna get through that one. That's Castlevania showing off. Watch this. I'm just gonna get through it.
Did I miss the dude? Keep missing the dude.
Dude abides.
No, there's- Nice.
I just think this
works.
I just think
That's
this guy's looks evil. It's like,
They might be evil.
they just look evil. You think they, if you're for people you're supposed to interact with, you think they would try to be evil?
they look the same.
They look like the merchants, though.
Yeah.
The merchants look the same.
I know that's what I'm saying. They all
The
look
merchants,
evil.
the merchants
Evil.
stand.
They all look shrouded evil. Like,
Show you their wares from hidden within their cloaks.
I've got watches.
What was that?
That was the tripping
Slime.
Tripping slime.
Here's the first boss.
That's a
Here's the
really
first
small
boss.
boss room. It's like, yeah, oh god, depth, the hardest enemy in the last one. God, that
And
was.
this is the strongest weapon in the game, but it's also the most expensive. So we won't use it.
How many hearts did it cost?
10, I think?
Jeez. And you don't have a readout of how many hearts you have.
You sure don't.
Huh.
Eyeball.
You got all your parts, Dracula.
So. I don't think I can get through here.
That would be nice. Okay. The slime is following you up. Oh, there it is. That was weird.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It keeps running away. We'll be good.
How many lives do I have? 3, good. That means I will probably be able to keep my hearts until the Dracula fight.
Yep.
Which is good, because again, we're going to just spam him.
Is this a tried and true technique?
Well, like, he's crazy and, like, teleports all over the place really fast and shoots giant energy blasts and stuff. But he doesn't move if you hit him with the fire. So you just throw the fire and just keep throwing it, and he doesn't
I
do
remember
anything.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that was a bold move.
And the ruins of Castlevania have unique music. It's so chilling. Like, it gave me shivers when I was a kid. Because the environment's like really cool. And I guess I'll get shown off in a minute. Getting excited for it. Like, it really felt like it was important. Oops.
No.
You son of a gun.
Oof, one left.
Okay, so from here I could go left and get the crystal, which is a fun weapon, but whatever. We're about to finish the game, so.
Sure, I'll take you to a good place.
If I remember correctly, on the way back, I have to jump off because this guy just
He just
Goes
bounces off of this.
Yeah.
So now we don't use that. It should take us to where we were.
This is what he says, right? There we go. Oh, this was convenient.
And we gotta go through. Alright, whoops. Oh, I thought.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, that's my level, not my
Oh.
players. Hopefully we'll get some hearts on the way. We don't need many. 20, 30, maybe 40.
No, that's not as good to me, but what the hell?
Not the best ending though, I'm bummed.
Oh well.
You can see how you could do it though, like it's not that unreasonable.
Yeah.
If you're not boneheaded.
Oops. Got him last time.
Well, since nobody had any preference, I'm going to do Grant because it's easiest and I'm not playing great tonight.
I couldn't tell you what goes, so Kyle would maybe have input.
Ah. Kyle doesn't know anything about classic games. He's such a misfit for this
Is he?
stream. Yeah. I mean, it will work in the sense that he'll be curious about things because he
Yeah.
doesn't know it.
That's true. Got a good design sense too, so.
Yeah, I'll just bitch about it. This is terrible. They should have done it this way.
Oh, made it. Here we go.
This way. It's Castlevania.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Wow. I thought for a second, like, wow, he really is good at this game.
Yes, I was waiting.
But
for
now
him
you
to
know
say.
it's not the case.
Yeah, you gave yourself away.
He's actually not playing. This is just the video.
Also, too, the habit of entering screens while whipping, too.
Have I been doing that?
Jumping.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
have, and it's I think it's a valid tactic. Because a lot of times coming onto a screen, there's an enemy there, right?
Stop
Oh,
that.
those are fast projectiles.
Oh, that guy's dead. Oh. Nice. got 78 hearts. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Whoa.
Those are
Crazy
really hard
fast
for
projectiles.
Oh.
And now it's night. That's great.
Does the that doesn't hurt more at night,
I
right?
don't think so. Oops. I don't remember if it's up or down. I'm gonna go up.
Sounds like a good plan. When was the last time you think you finished this?
5 years probably, at least. Now this is it. It's the unbroken bridge, which
Okay.
feels ominous, right?
Yeah, it does. And it's that same green of the staircase, right? But I guess we've seen that before. All the other bridges are that color.
See if I can look into my last level here.
I'm shocked. Normally there'd be Medusa heads here.
Yeah, there's a very lack of Medusa heads in this game.
There are Medusa heads, but they
Yeah.
don't have this sign of
They don't
seal.
show up very much.
I guess it was down.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting that was all the way to nothing.
And even we're saying that's the ominous bridge.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's totally it. You're right, Bill. I don't know anything about these games. My life is a sham.
Really?
Pack it up. Let's go. It's like William Shatner from Airplane 2. Shut it all down.
Well, the bridge would have been a lot more ominous if it was complete and there was no enemies.
An empty bridge.
There's no enemies in Castlevania. That makes it kind of ominous.
Should crumble behind you.
They do that a lot in later games.
Yeah.
All right, down.
So yeah, Castlevania's down here. Down this way.
Yeah,
This ominous staircase. Which has another bridge. An underground bridge, if you will.
What kind of bridge is underground? Doors have.
Oh, and there's an abandoned town.
Yes.
Underground.
This is. I mean, I'm not here during the day, so you're not gonna see it, but nobody's here.
Mm-hmm.
There's like one person that's hiding in one of the rooms, and otherwise there's nothing.
Hey, Tom.
Hey. Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going till 10.
We're about to finish Castlevania 2.
Ooh, so I can see the ending.
And Kyle should be here any minute too.
Well, we have like a flaming chain now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flame whip.
Morningstar. Whoa.
What? How can you hit me?
Screw you. I'm hitting you from behind. They were pretty quick,
He's
bro.
using wall hacks.
That's another annoying enemy.
Here we go. Everyone hits you all at once.
Oh, where's my level? Give it to me.
That would be really
I think
good.
that's it. I think this is the end. Yep.
Here's the ominous bridge.
Let's see how this bridge. This one's got the block.
And you can't break that block. It's really misleading. You can't break that block unless you have that cross.
So you can
Oh,
So
really?
it feels like a dead end, but it's not. Here we are in Castlevania. This music's so good.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
No enemies, and it's all broken down. Just Are we recording this time?
Yeah, the videos are saving. Twitch is saving.
We send this to Konami Tom, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look what our employee did.
That's a shortcut.
Only one path. I don't know how many lives I have. A lot of hearts though, so it doesn't matter. You go here. Lose control of your character, which is great. So it's so sudden.
Yeah. So like when you walked in.
Sparks together, yeah, you have no control anymore.
Rise from your grave.
Yes.
Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty cheesy. But hey, whatever's clever works.
And we win!
That's it. Good job, Ian.
And the very quick,
that.
abrupt
That's
ending.
awesome.
They don't mess around. They're like, congrats.
But we didn't get the good ending because I was too slow.
Although the confrontation.
Dracula
Doing good over there, Tom.
has
Concluded.
Simon.
So maybe we'll fix this too.
Simon's quest will continue.
So I didn't even live. I died.
Fatal.
Here ends Simon Belmont because I was too slow.
Transylvania.
Oh look, Wizard of Video Games is still on. You got the-
Is a young man who will triumph
It's so slow.
over evil,
Twisted and evil.
rid the city
It'd be great if somebody read it like that.
Dracula
That's how a speech, text-to-speech would read it.
deadly curse.
So,
Deadly
who
curse.
is that? Is that Dracula's grave?
Dracula's grave, and it's Simon there, but I don't
And then you're
know.
gonna die.
I don't really understand.
He
it.
walks off screen and dies.
And in the best ending, he's not there, and then
And it just
a hand comes out of the grave. It's kind of cool.
It's Raul
That's
Julia's hand.
Castlevania 2.
Is Raul Julia's hand.
So
Good
let's,
job.
let's go to the
Go standby mode.
standby. Yeah.
Oh,
Number
Jesus.
3.
I'm surprised that just happened.